Hello there and then welcome to a brand new video. This is Hub Beyond Numbers. We are still on BECE 2023 and this time around we are looking at question 2C. It says, Akosua walked for 3 hours at a rate of 1.5 kilometers per hour. The rate is 1.5 kilometers per hour from her village to Paamu to take a bus to Quamu. Now if the bus traveling at 15.5 kilometers per hour takes 2 hours to travel from Paamu to Quamu, we have to solve for the total distance from the village to Quamu. Then secondly, as in how long will it take a man riding a bicycle at 5 kilometers per hour to travel from her village to Quamu? How do we go about this? Now there are two ways you can solve this. For the very first one, we know velocity or speed. So speed is equal to what? Distance over time. You see, and with that, making distance the subject, you're going to get your distance being equal to the speed, then times the time. This one here is a formula work, but then I would want to take a more understanding approach so that you understand the story and then know what you are solving for. Okay, so let's put this aside and then let's see what is the total distance from Akosua's village to Quamu. Now, we have to first of all calculate for the distance she walked for. You see, the distance she walked. And then the distance the car also traveled. Now, looking at the rate of distance per hour, we know that for every hour, so we know that 1 hour is to this over here. So it says 1.5 kilometers per hour. 1.5 is just 1.5. So let me say 1.5 kilometers. So for every 1 hour, she moved or she walked for what? 1.5 kilometers. But she did that for 3 good hours. For 3 good hours. So this is where we say if every 1 hour you are walking for 1.5, then for 3 hours you'd have walked more than 1.5 kilometers. You see, and that is more. So if more, let's divide. That is where we multiply 3 by one whole number 1/2, which is actually a 3/2. Evaluating this further, you are going to get a 4.5. That is 3 times 3 gives us a 9. 9/2 is 4.5. So 4 kilometers. So it means that she has walked forward 4.5 kilometers. That is from her house, or let me say from the village to Paamu. You see, that is how long she has walked. Now, what of the bus? The bus also continued from what? Paamu to the village at a rate of what? 15.5 kilometers per hour. So we come and say for the bus, every 1 hour, the bus actually moved for 15 and then a half. So I'll write that here, 15 and a half. That is 15.5 kilometers. Now, how long did they do that? It says 2 hours. So for 2 hours, how long did the bus do that? So 2 hours is also going to be more. And if more, let's divide. So 2/1 times 15 and a half. So 15.5. You can change it into improper fraction. So 2/1 is just 2. In that case, we have 2 times 15.5. So you are going to get 30 and 1. So that is 31. So 31 kilometers. So this means that the question was, what is the distance from her village to Quamu? Now we have gotten the distance from the village to the bus station. And this here is the distance from the bus station to the Quamu. You see, hence the total distance from her village to Quamu is going to be the sum of these two distance we have over here. You get it? So let me write that down. So writing it down, I'm going to say the distance from the village to Quamu is equal to the walking distance plus the bus distance. You see, and as we solved, the walking distance was what? 4.5 kilometers. Then plus the bus distance. The bus distance was 31 kilometers. So adding these two, we are then going to get what? A 35.5 kilometers. As simple as that. You see. So 35.5 kilometers. Now we are saying that how long will it take a man riding a bicycle at 5 kilometers per hour to travel from Akosua's village to Quamu? We already know the distance, you see. And all we need now is the time. All we need now is the what? The time. Once again, you can use the formula that says time is equal to what? Distance over speed. And you get it simple, as you see over here. There's the formula. But for a more understanding approach, we said that what? For every 5 kilometers, or for every hour, it traveled for 5 kilometers. So let's come here and say, if it travels 5 kilometers per hour, that is for every 1 hour, then for 35.5 kilometers, he's definitely going to travel more. As in, the time is going to be more. He's going to need more time to do that travel. Hence, we say if more, let's divide. And that is what? 35.5 all over what? This 5 over here times 1. You see, that is the distance over this you have over here. And that is giving us what? 35 divided by, so we are going to get a 7.1. Remember your unit. So hours. You see. So it implies that she's going to need 7.1 hours to travel. Now you can convert the 0.1 hours into minutes down there and then let me know in the comment section. If you're able to do it, fine. That's well done. So 7.1 hours is actually 7 hours 6 minutes. 7 hours 6 minutes. So that ends this session of question 2C BECE 2023. If there's any issue of concern, you can always let me know at the comment section. This here is an example you can try on your own just to test your understanding. Just 2 questions, right? As similar to the one we have just solved. This playlist continues with the next question, and if this is your first time, you can always subscribe so that anytime I release the next video, you can also be notified and then come and study or learn with us. See you in our next session, and bye for now.